Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I want to go all over about what happened and the drama I had with Everlast and why they fired me. So I want to um, tell you all the story from the beginning, and I leave it to you guys to judge at the end. I used to work in the gym group, and I was doing very well over there. I had loads of clients. I was making a good money. I knew all the members, all the staffs, and they were really friendly. But I had a problem with the company, and one of my friends suggested me to move to Everlast before they opened. So I took the opportunity. I sent a message to the manager, and he sent me details like the interview details and stuff like that. I sent him an email. I went for interview. So we sat down, we had a chat. He was explaining to me how the gym looks like, and he told me there is like 3,000 members already joined Everlast, and I can make 10 grand a month. It's gonna be a big opportunity for all the PTs and stuff like this. Like, I'm gonna support everyone in the same way. So he literally like told me about the hours. He told me um, it's up to me how many hours I want to have in Everlast, and everything was perfect. He told me to give my old gym leaving notice, so tell them that I'm leaving. So I did that. I left the gym, but leaving notice is 1 month. So at the same time, I was working in the gym group. I was about to start working in Everlast. Everlast opened on 18th of October, and they send us a rota, and manager asked me what day and which hours I'm free to do the shift. So I told him like it would be better if I do the mornings, and I have all the chats, and I put them in here so you can see. I have like proof for everything I say. So he put me on the morning, Monday morning, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday morning, 16 hours a week. And I accepted because it was amazing. All of my clients were coming in the afternoon, so it was no problem. And I couldn't do the Monday mornings because I was still in the other gym. We had a training day, and we went to another Everlast to learn about the classes and stuff like this. So in front of everyone, I told him, and this day, on this date, I'm not be able to come to the shift because I'm still working on the other place, like everyone else. And he said, there is no problem. And when you finish in on 27th of October, when you finish in on the gym group, just tell me you carry on the other shifts. I said, yeah, that's perfect, amazing. Um, a week after, he sent us another rota without even asking me, without telling me like if I can do the hours, any notice, no warning. It was the first red flag. He changed my Monday morning shift to Monday afternoon, 4 till 8. And I sent him a message, and I said, listen, I have like 4 clients, 3 or 4 clients I had that day. I had one induction. It was a member who wanted to start that day at 3:30. And I messaged him. I said, I didn't know that you changed the shift, and you didn't ask me, so I'm not be able to do the Monday afternoon because I'm gonna lose money. I'm gonna lose the clients. So he didn't accept it, and I had to send a message to all of my clients and tell them, can we reschedule? But the person who wanted to start that day, she didn't accept it, and I lost one client exactly that day. I lost 400. 400. One client is 400. I lost that. I didn't say anything, and I went to the manager. I said the other clients I have, they'll not be able to change it, and I'm gonna lose money. She said that's fine, and I had to drop the hours because they didn't want to change my hours in Monday afternoon. So I had to drop 4 hours because I couldn't do it. I carried on doing Tuesday, Wednesday, and Fridays. Everything went perfect. We had a meeting, all the PTs. We had meeting with the manager, and it was 13 PTs over there. I told them, listen, I'm working hard. Like, I'm building my business, I'm building my clients. I don't want to sound like I don't want to do it, but cleaning is not my job and I can't clean. I don't know how to do it. And I told it in front of everyone. And also, we talked about like how everyone is like complaining about the sauna, about the credits, about the membership. And I told them like I'm losing clients because gym is really expensive and they not even be able to do the sauna. So please like do something about it. And they gave us hopes and lies and like they told her, yeah, we're gonna fix it, we're gonna do this, do that. The manager, after like few days, forced us to mop the floor, hoover the floor all around the gym. And I told them, I was talking to the PTs in the gym and I said, I remember when I had interview, they told me that we're not gonna do the cleaning like other gyms. We're not gonna do that, and PTs are gonna build a business. PTs are there to make money. And they were saying, yeah, I remember it too. They told us we're not gonna do cleaning and stuff like this. So they forced us to clean. They forced me to mop the floor, to hoover the floor. They literally treated us this way, which they like a fucking cleaner. The cleaner came to me, the other girl came to me and said, "It's your first day in here." I said, "What do you mean?" She said, "It's your first day of cleaning." I said, "I'm not a cleaner, I'm a PT." She thought I'm a new cleaner. Cleaner thought I'm a new cleaner. And I was really angry. I was really pissed off. I was crying while I was doing the cleaning. I didn't say anything. It carried on. And I had a class. One day I had a class. The class, the classes in the gym, the PTs have like, they are not involved. Yeah. The classes are already planned. They put it on a system. So all you need to do, you go in, you bring it up on a TV, and you're just there to motivate people. It's not you choosing it. It's not you deciding what to do. All you need is going in and finish it. That's it. So I had a class, and I was talking to other PTs. I said there is only 3 people in my class, and they said, "Oh no, when we have a class, we don't even use microphone when there is like few people. So you don't need to do it, and it's 7:30 in the morning. So people don't want to hear you shouting on a microphone." I didn't put my. I know. I went to the class. It was only 3 people in my class. I've done the class. At the end, I was asking the people who was in the class. I said, "Oh, how did you find it?" And they were telling me, "Oh, it's easy, and like it wasn't hard." And I told them, "Yeah, like I'm not the one who's choosing it. I just do it. It's on a system." So one of the guys who came to the class, um, he was really like flirting with me before the class. And once when I was with my colleague, he came to me, he was talking Greek with me, and I couldn't even understand it. And I was looking at him like, what's going on? And he asked me if I'm Greek, and he started like flirting, but I ignored it. Like, I didn't say anything back. And before the class, he came to me again. He came to me again in front of one of the other colleagues I had, and he invited me to the restaurant that he's working in a flirty way, and I didn't accept it, obviously. Like, I said no. And he gave me the Instagram, and he said, "Oh yeah, this is a restaurant I'm working, just please come." Like, I had a class, he came to me and he said, "Oh, you didn't have a microphone," and he like built up his guard, and he was like looking for something to like make a complaint about me. And he started with like, "You didn't have a microphone, the class was easy," which I explained it. Like, I said, "I'm not choosing the class, so it's not my fault if it's easy. And if I don't have a microphone, it was only because it was only 3 of you, and it, like, you can still hear me. You were sitting in front of me in a class. If I don't even shout, you can still hear me." And so I carried on with my shift for like next few days, and the manager had a meeting with me on Wednesday. We sat down for 17 minutes. We started talking about everything. Literally, he told me like, how's your client, how many clients you got, like what's your plan. And he told me gym didn't go the way we expected, so you need to drop the hours when you build up your clients. And I told him that's my plan, that's what I want to do. But right now, gym is dead. I'm not be able to find clients that easy. He didn't mention anything. He asked me how was the class, and I told him like the class was easy. They were telling me why the class is easy, which I told them like it's not my fault. And I didn't have a microphone because I didn't find it like necessary to have a microphone in a class that there's only 3 people and they're really close to each other and they're close to me. So he didn't say anything. He didn't mention anything. And after 2 days, he sent me a message and he was telling me like if I'm available on Monday. And I found it really weird because we already had a meeting, so why is it so necessary? So I asked him if there is any problem. And he told me he wants to go through Move. Move is a package that they force the PTs to sell the package to people and do the free session with members, which I didn't want to do it because if someone wants to train with me, they have to pay me. I'm not here for free, so people can come like train with me for free. No, I don't want to do it. On Monday, 3 o'clock, I went to the office and he told me that member had a complaint about you, why you didn't have a microphone in a class. And we decided to drop all of your hours, do this favor, and give you only 4 hours. And if you sell this package while you're on a shift, sell 4 package while you're on a shift, I'll give you your hours back next month. That's what he said. And he was telling me if I don't do shift, I need to pay the rent, which is $530 a month. And I told him like this is too much for me because right now I'm trying to build up my clients. My clients couldn't come with me because of the, the prices. And I'm trying, but I have like a few clients coming this week, next week, and this month. So if I could build up clients, I would pay the rent. And if I couldn't, I'll find a way for it. That's what I told him. It was fine. I was literally like crying. I was like going to the PTs, going to my friends, and I was telling them like what they did to me, and they were telling me, yeah, this is really unprofessional. Like they shouldn't have done this to you. Like really confused about what I need to do next. So basically, I left there for a few days. So back to what I was saying. Sorry, I had to change my location. The manager asked me which days I want to do the shift. I need to choose between Tuesday, Wednesday, or Friday. So I chose Wednesday. I was really upset. I was really depressed. I was looking for a reason. I was looking for anything to convince me why this happened. On Wednesday, means 2 days after that meeting, I was on a shift, 7 a.m. in the morning. I was supposed to finish my shift at 11, and 10:50, the manager came to the gym. He wasn't in. He was ready to say something. So he asked me to go to office with him, and when I went to office, he told me that they want to take all of my hours. I mean, the 4 hours I had left. They want to take the hours from me because the member complained, the same person complained that I gave them stress. And I was really confused, and they forced me to sign a paper, and while I was crying, the manager told me to go back to your old gym. While I was crying, he didn't tell me like, listen, calm down, we'll find a way. He didn't tell me that I can't have a client after this meeting. I'm not allowed to work in a gym after the meeting. They didn't explain anything to me. They left me without any explanation, without any reason. They kicked me out. I was talking to the PTs, they were my friend, and I was talking to them, and I was crying, I was sobbing, like they didn't even come to me. They didn't even tell me like, listen, do you need anything? Do you even need a tissue, or do you even need water, or nothing. They didn't even come to me. They left me over there. And the manager were running around, just like not even like have a eye contact with me. The manager was walking around so happy, laughing like with others, like pretend that nothing happened. The other manager, the main manager, was there just staring at me crying, not even coming to me, be like, listen, do you want to talk? Do you need anything? What I can do for you? Like, why are you even sitting there? Because I was waiting for my client. I finished at 11. I had a client at 2. I was waiting for my client. And they knew that I'm waiting for my client. They asked me if I have a client today, and I said yes. They didn't come to me and be like, why are you sitting here? You can't have a client. Like, what I can do for you? I'm the manager. I am managing everything, but I can't even come to you to make sure you're feeling good. I was sitting there with my colleagues, and I had food over there. I was crying so much. Like, other PTs, they were bringing me water. Like, they were like supporting me, and they were telling me like, go talk to the manager, go talk to the head coach, and tell them like, listen, like, show me something, and they're gonna fix it for you. I said, okay, I'm gonna go after my client. 150. I put the email and all the like the time and everything. 150. They're sending me an email and telling me I am not allowed to be in a gym. I'm not allowed to have a client. And nothing. They just tell me that I can't do anything from now on. I was really shocked. I threw my phone. I was like so confused. My phone is broken. Let me show you. My phone is broken. You see this? I was so shocked. I was like, what the hell? What is going on? My colleague grabbed my phone. She saw the email, and she was so shocked. She was like, what is this? What have you done? Telling what is wrong. The main manager came to me, threatening me that she's gonna call the security and they're gonna kick me out. If I don't go to the office, they're gonna call the security. To the staff that they sacked for no reason, they wanted to call the security and like kick me out. I went to the office, and then I told her, I said, show me. What have I done wrong? What have I done in a shift that you didn't like? And they were saying you have unprofessional behavior. You're coaching someone while you're in a shift. And I said, have you talked to that person? No. Have you told me to prove you that he's not my client and he's just a friend that I was talking to, not even coaching? No. Say, do you want me to show you all the transaction in my bank account to see, have you even talked to that person to ask if I'm his PT or no? They said no. I said, have you talked to the person who made the complaint about me? Have you talked to him to see what is wrong? No. I said, show me the evidence, show me the cameras, show me the email, the complaint. I want to see it. They said, we don't have it. I'm getting angry again. I need to calm down. I was saying, I have a client. You didn't tell me I'm not allowed to coach anymore. You didn't tell me. You told me that you're going to give my hours back. And now you sacked me for no reason. I need to have anything to be like, okay, listen, you gave me warning and I did it again. Okay, fair enough. Tell me what is wrong. Tell me, like, I've done this wrong. If you do it again, you're gonna sack me. And I've done it and you sacked me. Fair enough. But when I haven't done anything, when you can't even prove that you have like any email, or you can't even show the cameras, how can you sack someone that easily? She was saying, it's a head coach, it's his choice, I can't say anything. Now, what kind of manager you are? Just chilling in the office, not doing anything, just scrolling on your phone and telling people they have to clean the floor like a cleaner and sack them for no reason. What kind of manager you are? Useless, absolutely useless. And she was telling me, I do you a favor and I let you to train your 2 p.m. your client, only one of them. I said, I'm not joking with you. I'm gonna do the client. Call the police. Do something about it. You played with my business, with my client. Now I'm not allowed to work somewhere else. My clients can come with me. They can't afford it. When my clients moved to Everlast, when they got the membership is 12-month contract. So they literally can't leave. They can't leave. My clients can't leave to another place with me. They can't afford it to pay for 2 gyms. They can't move every month. And they already paid for a session. You know how many hours I lost in the past few days and how much money I lost the past few days because I can't have a session with my client. And they paid a lot of money, and now I have to give that money back. I lost money because I'm right now I can't have a new clients. The people who wanted to start this week, I'm not allowed to train them. The stress they gave me, they gave my clients, they played with my business. My clients were doing so good. I was posting it every week. I was posting my clients on my story. Everyone could tell how much they changed. Now they can't train alone. They are struggling mentally and physically. I'm struggling mentally and physically because of a stupid company who can't pay for a PT. And the manager is telling me they can't pay for a PT and they hire new people straight after they saying that. Why is that? Don't you think there's something related in between? It's Christmas. You sacked someone in Christmas. Right now, I can't buy anything for my family. I can't celebrate it. I'm in debt because of you. Because of that stupid manager. How do you want? And the manager is telling me, oh, do you need any support? And I was looking at her and be like, what kind of support you can give me right now? You sacked me for no reason. You're asking me if I need any support. You coward. I post every single thing on my story. I told everyone. They were afraid of me if I say anything on social media. Someone already complained about this gym in social media and they're struggling. I want to explain to you something, and when you think about it, it really makes sense. Since we opened the gym, he was told that he's allowed to only have 6 PTs working in the gym. About like 5 or 6, yeah? So, what they've done, they've hired 13 PT. And they thought, okay, the gym is going to be busy, they're going to get a client, and we're going to force them to drop the hours, so they're going to pay the rent to the gym. So we're going to get money out of the PTs. And when they opened, the gym failed. Gym was dead. Only like nearly 1,000 people joined the gym, and they've told us there's already 3,000 members. So they lied. So gym failed, and they can't pay the PTs for the hours they work in because they can't make new clients. So they don't want to drop the hours. Now they are planning to sack people only because they can't pay them. And they started with me because they thought I'm not going to say anything to them. I'm not going to be loud. And right now, they're really in shock because I'm going to be the first person who takes them in a court. I have all the evidence, all the documents, and I'm going to put it all in this video. Everyone will see. And I promised myself, I promised my clients, I promised to every single person who came to that gym because of me that I promise you I'll see them in the court. I promise you. I don't let people like this to ruin my life, to put me in a situation that I'm struggling mentally, physically, financially. I'm not letting you to walk over me. Okay, guys, I'll leave you to it. I'll keep you guys updated on Instagram, on YouTube, on TikTok. And yeah, let's see where it goes. Let's see where it goes. And I'm not going to let this go. And I'm going to keep you guys updated. Thank you for watching and thanks for listening to me. I love you all. And thanks for all the support you gave me through this time. I love you all. Thank you. Bye.